Have you ever noticed how everyone around you is an expert? Like your uncle who has never run a business in his life will sit at the dinner table and explain what exactly why the restaurant down the street shut down. Your friend who has never been in a relationship longer than 3 months will tell you exactly what you are doing wrong in yours. And they are not even nervous about it. Full confidence, no hesitation. Where does this come from? Okay, so here is what I think is actually happening. The less you know about something, the simpler it looks. Think about it. When you're outside something, a job, a system, anything, you only see the surface, the clean version, the way it presents itself. But when you're actually inside it, you see all the mess underneath. The stuff that doesn't make sense, the contradictions, the reasons why things are the way they are even when they probably shouldn't be. So the person outside has this clean, confident, simple opinion, and the person inside is just tired, too deep into it to even explain it properly to someone. And guess who talks more? The person outside every time. I will give you an example. Everyone has opinions about government, why it's slow, why nothing gets done, why these people are useless. And look, some of that is fair. I'm not defending anyone here. But when you talk to someone inside the system, and not politicians, just regular people, officers, clerks, administrators, and what they describe is the massive machine with rules built on top of older rules that nobody knows how to replace without breaking something else. People with genuinely good intention who just get ground down by it day after day. Now, does that make the system okay? No. But it makes it complicated. And complicated doesn't fit in a comment section. So we just skip straight to these people are idiots. And social media made this so much worse in the present generation. Because before you talk about how schools should work, how hospitals should be run, how the economy should be fixed, it stayed in your head. Maybe you told some people, maybe they pushed back, maybe the conversation died. Now you post it, and 200 people agree with you, and it gets shared. And suddenly having the opinion feels like doing something, like you are part of the conversation, like you engaged with the whole world today. But the system is still exactly where you left it. You just feel better about it. And look, I want to be fair here because I know what you are thinking. Are you saying we should only talk about things we personally experience? Because that's impossible. No, that's not what I'm saying. People who were never enslaved fought to end slavery. You don't have to live something to care about it. That's not the point. Point is, notice when your opinion has become your identity. Notice when you are not actually thinking about the thing anymore. You are just protecting a position you already took. Because that's when you stop being curious and start just being loud. Here is the only thing that actually changed how I engage with stuff. I started asking myself, what should change my mind about this? Not what evidence would confirm what I already think. What would actually shift me? And if the answer is nothing, if I genuinely cannot think of anything that would change my position, then I am not having an opinion. I'm just having a feeling and calling it an opinion. Those are very different things. And the other thing, when someone who is actually inside a system says it's more complicated than that, instead of rolling my eyes and thinking they are just being defensive, I try to ask what the complication is, because that's what the real stuff is, not in the clean takes, not in the confident comment, in the mess, in the friction, in the part that does not fit the narrative. We all do this. I do it, you do it, your uncle definitely does it every family dinner. The least we can do is to hold our opinions a little more loosely, ask few more questions, and maybe just maybe listen a bit harder to the people who are actually inside the room. Even what they're saying is messier than what we wanted to hear, especially then.